What is going on YouTube? Desi here, and today I'm going to be showing you my two current classes that I run with in the game mode Warzone. I'm going to go through the guns, the attachments along with them, the perks, lethals, and tacticals. I'm going to show how I utilize them with some clips later on, as well as why I use them. Please like the video if you do enjoy the content, and subscribe for more future content. Please comment down below of any opinions on my class whatsoever, as well as any ideas for any future content that you guys would like to see. I am going to be posting a video that ranks my top 10 places to drop in the game mode Warzone as well, so please look out for that later this week. And besides that, I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm going to go to my edit loadout here, and I'm going to explain the two classes. First one is an AX50 with an MP5, and I'm going to go through the attachments for the AX50. The first attachment I use on my AX50 is the monolithic suppressor. It is the best suppressor and the best muzzle attachment on any guns, whether you want to use a suppressor or not. It adds sound suppression and damage range. It is crucial to get that damage range on the AX50. It's generally a weaker sniper and a faster shooting sniper comparatively to the HDR. The second attachment I use is the 32-inch factory barrel. The 32-inch factory barrel adds damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. The reason why I use this in the attachments is because that bullet velocity, that means it's going to hit harder, especially with shields and range and distance, far distance kills. The bullet velocity actually helps do more damage to players. The variable zoom. I know the thermal is kind of an overpowering attachment in Warzone, and you get a lot of kids sitting on hills shooting people from 2.5 miles away. The variable zoom has a 5.0 and a 12 magnifier, so you can shoot at short and far ranges. The Sin Guard Arms Marksman. This adds more aiming stability, allows you to be a little bit more accurate, adds more control to your weapon as well. The aim down sight and the aim walking speed in Warzone specifically does not matter, rather than multiplayer where you can want to run around quick scope and zoom in as fast as possible. So adding more accuracy and control and reducing the mobility, totally okay. And my last attachment is FMJ. You want to be able to hit people in 1 or 2 shots, 1 in the head, 2 in the body with the AX50, because it is a weaker sniper comparatively to the HDR. My second gun that I use in my loadout is the MP5. For attachments, I use the monolithic suppressor as well. Again, I went over this before, but it adds that sound suppression that is needed, keeps you off the UAV, as well as damage range. The second is my OPTIC. It is the integral hybrid. I use this on all my Warzone classes. It has that toggle between the reflex and scout sights, which is useful in close and mid-range encounters. It does also reduce the ADS, but all optics do reduce the ADS in general. My third attachment is the Merc foregrip for an underbarrel. This is the most crucial attachment that I have on all my classes on any guns, whether it is multiplayer and or Warzone. It adds recoil control, so there's no bouncing up and down when you're shooting people, as well as hip fire accuracy when you don't have enough time to actually aim in on a target when they're right in front of you. My fourth is 45 round mags. My tip to any person playing Warzone is never to use 30 round mag. On SMGs, it is a minimum with the 45s, as well as assault rifles either getting 50 or 60 round mags, preferably the 60, but if you don't have the weapon level quite yet, 50 is perfectly okay. My last perk is FMJs. You want to make those shots count, put in more damage, get the bullet penetration, do more damage to your targets so you can kill them quicker. My perks on this are double time, overkill to get those 2 guns, and amps to switch through those 2 guns as fast as possible. Double time also allows for the ability to run far distances and sprinting. My grenade, I use a frag. I kind of switch back and forth between a frag and semtex, kind of how I'm feeling. It's general lethal, and tactical is a heartbeat sensor. I believe that is the best tactical equipment you can kind of choose if you're looking through a building and you're on the first floor and there's people on the roof. You want to check that heartbeat to see if they're up there, or in the end zone where you want to whip out your heartbeat in the last possible second to see exactly where those people are if you do not have a UAV. And for my second class, an AX50 as well. Generally, it has the theme of a sniper and an AR with overkill. Going into lethals, the Semtex, I kind of switch back and forth between the frag or Semtex as well as the tactical. It is a heartbeat. I will never change that. It is so crucial to have that in close quarters when you do not have a UAV. The only thing different in my second class comparatively to my first is the OPTIC, the thermal scope. I do like to have a class with thermal because you do encounter a lot of people that are sitting on hills, the outskirts, or taking a helicopter and flying it to the top of a roof. And for the last attachment on my AX50 for my second loadout, I do use the rubberized grip tape because it does add that recoil control. You can also go into the stocks and use the SynGuard arms. This keeps the ADS with the thermal a little bit quicker because I like to run around and pan my surroundings, so I want to be able to zoom in quick, move back and forth, keep running. You are also more than welcome to add 7 or 9 round mags with this AX50. It is all based on preference of what you want to do with that. For my secondary, I have the M4A1. This is a very common gun to use in Warzone, probably the most common with the M13. People like to run that AX50 and assault rifle as a secondary. Again, going through the attachments, for a muzzle, I use the monolithic suppressor. Again, gets that sound suppression damage range, which is needed. Integral hybrid, the same exact attachment that I use on my MP5. It allows for the toggle between that reflex and scout sights. I generally stay in that scout sight, preferably because I usually use that ACOG to kind of pan around. Most encounters aren't really face to face, they're kind of, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet away. My third attachment is the Merc foregrip. This also increases that hipfire accuracy, recoil control. I mean, that increase in accuracy is huge. You don't want your gun to be bouncing around when you're shooting people because that's going to lead to inaccuracy. My fourth attachment, which I said previously is crucial on the 45 round mags with the MP5, I have 60 round mags. 60 is crucial, 50 is okay if you do not have the weapon level. My last perk is FMJ. This is generally the easiest thing to unlock. It is the first weapon attachment for a perk that you unlock for the M4, but it is the best out of all the options, and I believe it is crucial. Getting that bullet penetration, increasing that damage right here. It is definitely important to have that when you are shooting targets from far distance. So I am now going to show you some clips of me using all 4 guns, both AX50s as well as the M4 and the MP5, in the settings and how I utilize the magazines, utilize the perks, utilize the attachments, and how I succeed in Warzone and becoming a better player. They're all dead. Go, go, go.
Fucking savage.
Yo, guys flying on us.
From where?
Downed one. Oh, I fucking didn't know there's that.
Movement. Be advised, enemy team is tracking your
That's good.
location. UAV overhead. Movement. Taking shots.
Where'd he go? Someone else pick.
I downed him. Just keep going. Downed him. Full kill. Downed him. Team wipe. Dead.
Just me. Right here. And right there to the left of him. Yep. Oh, I'm down. Donnie.
Downed him. Last one's over here. Yo, one of them's got revive. Self-revive. Dead. We got it.
Let's go.
Was it real or just pretend? Tell me why do you wanna end? Is he really just your friend? 'Cause it's plain in my